My name is Lloyd Alcorn, founding partner of SolarWaco. I'm pleased to present several new products, system designs, and services now offered by SolarWaco. SolarWaco is now offering Building Integrated Power, or BIP. The primary purpose of using BIP is aesthetics and architectural design. BIP is architecturally distinctive and allows for coordinated design with the overall aesthetic goals of the project. Our first BIP product offering is Tractile. Tractile is an aesthetically pleasing and functionally versatile roof system. Tractile is a premium roofing system. Tractile offers both solar tiles and non-solar tiles to create a complete roof system. Tractile is an Australian product being offered in the United States by SolarWaco. Tractile is both sustainable and efficient. Tractile solar tiles offer both photovoltaic electric power plus a low-pressure thermal loop which provides the power for heat and domestic hot water, including heat for a pool. Tractile solar tiles operate at over 50% efficiency when both the PV and thermal abilities of Tractile solar tiles are deployed. This compares to 20 to 24% for the traditional solar panel. Tractile is not flammable and withstands 165 mph sustained winds. Tractile will withstand hailstones up to 2.4 inches in diameter, and Tractile does not rust, corrode, or rot. In the unlikely event a tile is damaged, only the damaged tile is replaced, not the whole roof. Tractile can be used on all roof styles and designs. Tractile can be installed on roofs as flat as a 5% grade. With both electric and thermal power harnessing capabilities, Tractile is sustainable and generally able to provide all the power consumed by a single-family residential home. Plus, Tractile is beautiful. SolarWaco will be offering VoltTile later in 2025. VoltTile is another Australian product, but integrates in with other roof tile systems which have been specifically manufactured to integrate into the VoltTile solar tile. We are currently working with a domestic roof tile manufacturer to create a US-made roof tile which integrates into the VoltTile solar tile. Of course, SolarWaco continues to offer traditional solar power systems. We install both ground mount and roof mounted systems. We retrofit existing homes and design and install systems for new construction. We use both string inverters and microinverters. We view each job as an opportunity to complete something beneficial for our customers with the goal of exceeding our customers' expectations in both delivered product and the service provided as we complete your system. For a 10,000 square foot roof with a 20 kW solar power system, you can expect building integrated power systems to have budget prices of $1,800 to $2,200 per square, or $18 to $22 per square foot installed, $1,500 to $1,700 per square after accounting for federal income tax credits. Comparing a luxury synthetic slate, 24-gauge standing seam metal, and Tractile roof system options, we think you'll find the ultimate decision is based on architectural intent, aesthetic goals and preferences, and energy resilience expectations. SolarWaco is pleased to offer these various products to provide you with cost-appropriate, high-quality, and aesthetically pleasing roofing options. Energy storage systems are an important component of an overall complete and effective power system for the home. We believe the primary purpose of the energy storage system is to maximize the self-use of the power your solar power system harnesses. These graphs show actual individual homes with both solar power and energy storage. These systems are generating power during daylight hours, storing extra power up to the capacity of the energy storage system, then using the battery system to provide power when solar power is either not available or insufficient. During solar power producing times, only when the battery is fully charged is power sent to the grid. When solar power is not available, the battery is the source of power for the home. Only when the battery depletes to a predetermined state of charge is the grid sourced for power. All this is completely seamless to the homeowner. The secondary purpose of the battery system is to provide power when the grid goes down. However, each homeowner can determine how much power is reserved for potential power outages. Additionally, our battery systems receive information from the National Weather Service. Anytime a weather advisory is issued in your zip code, the battery system can be set to fully charge and not release any power in preparation for a grid outage. This is also under the complete control of the homeowner. SolarWaco offers two primary chemical or lithium-ion battery systems, Franklin WH and Enphase InPower. 100% of the expense of the battery system is eligible for a federal income tax credit of 30%. Here we show prices for typical, standard installation. When household energy consumption usually exceeds or is expected to exceed 75 kilowatt hours per day, often energy storage systems with 50 kWh or more are required or appropriate. Thermal energy storage offers greater storage capacity, dramatically lower cost per unit of storage, less physical space requirements, and much more reliability and durability. Thermal storage systems do not wear out. This is an overview of the residential solar power system with all components offered by SolarWaco. Let's start with the solar panels. We offer both roof-mounted and ground-mounted solar energy collectors or panels. Within the roof-mounted options, we offer both building integrated power and traditional solar panels. The building integrated power we offer is Tractile. The Tractile roof system provides electric power just like traditional solar panels. The Tractile system also provides thermal power. Thermal power comes in the form of hot water, which is used primarily to provide heat for the residents, domestic hot water, and if applicable, hot water for a pool or a hot tub. Once the energy is collected, thermal power is circulated to a heat exchange or storage tank and provides heat for the residents and hot water for residential consumption. Electric power is directed to satisfy all the current electric power loads being called for by the residents. When the electric power generated by the solar panels exceeds the electric power loads from the home, excess power is sent for storage to a traditional chemical or battery storage system. When the battery is fully charged, extra power is stored thermally in the form of ice to be used for residential cooling later. If the season generally calls for heat, extra power is stored thermally in the form of heat by heating a tank of paraffin wax to be used later when residential heat is needed. The HVAC system circulates a water glycol solution through the air handlers. No fluorocarbons are circulating through the residence. The cold or hot water removes or adds heat to the air blowing across the circulating water glycol solution. Melting and freezing water and paraffin wax always works and never wears out. Circumstances may arise whereby adding water or paraffin wax to the tanks could be required, but no change of the system will be required ever. The ice is created by running a chiller. The heat is created by running resistive heat, like a domestic hot water tank. The chiller and resistive heat tank will require maintenance and may need to be replaced in the future. But the chiller simply replaces the condenser unit in a standard HVAC system. and the heat storage is analogous to a hot water tank. Currently, our smallest ice storage tank holds 410 gallons of water. The kilowatt hour equivalent of energy storage for this tank is 144 kilowatt hours. We are developing a variety of sizes for heat storage. However, for perspective, each 100 gallons of RT42 paraffin wax stores approximately 16 kilowatt hours when operating within the temperature range of 35 degrees Celsius to 50 degrees Celsius. The HVAC system will provide cooling and heating by circulating a water glycol solution, we refer to as the heat transfer material, through cold or hot storage before reaching the air handlers or circulating throughout the house if a radiant system is installed. This is a diagram of the basic HVAC system with thermal storage included. This system is simple and consistent with traditional HVAC, whether DX or heat pump sourced HVAC. The thermal storage provides two enormous benefits. One, you use your solar power generated during the day to cool or heat your house at night. And two, you dramatically increase the overall efficiency of your system. Depending on the ultimate design, this system will be at least 50% more efficient than other air conditioning systems. Here we show the actual tank. It is a well-insulated container with tubes running through it. Simply attach the circulating water glycol and the installation and commissioning are complete. When budgeting for cost, expect the installed cost of a lithium-ion battery system to range from $900 per kilowatt hour to over $1,250 per kilowatt hour, depending on the size and brand of the system. The lithium-ion battery system will typically last 10 to 15 years. A thermal storage system will cost approximately $450 per kilowatt hour. The thermal storage system will never wear out. It will last as long as the tank stays intact. Both systems will provide a 30% federal income tax credit, which further reduces the ultimate cost of the system to a homeowner. SolarWaco is pleased to offer a new service. We call it Delta U Consulting. Delta U is a name we chose which is rooted in the mathematical representation of the first law of thermodynamics. We encourage you to Google or otherwise look up the first law of thermodynamics. The basic principle of Delta U Consulting is that listening, learning, planning, and designing add real, tangible value to the process of building and implementing residential household systems. Typically, our systems cost homeowners well in excess of $50,000. Engaging a Delta U consultation does not obligate you to build a system or use our design. You may learn something that causes you to implement something different. If you do use SolarWaco or another of our approved installers, your Delta U consulting fee will be credited against the cost of your project.